Hey everyone, Matt Boyd here from Elite Sports and Fitness. How are you doing today? Hey, I'd like to take this time to talk to you about something that's really been kind of coming up a lot lately. And it might be coming up in your gyms, or it might be coming up in your training programs. And it's really starting to get to me. And I don't know quite why it's becoming so prevalent. And I'm trying to think if I did it a lot when I was training earlier, and if a coach asked me to do something, if I would say the same thing. And what it boils down to, or what I want to talk about, is trying. I know. Can go anywhere on this one. And what more importantly I'd like to talk about is it's the C word that goes along with it. I say try it. And the athlete says to me, I can't. Well, why? How do you know you can't? You haven't tried. If you haven't tried, I don't think you can use that C word. If you've tried, and you might have failed, I'll let you use that C word, maybe. But if you haven't tried, there's no way you can use that C word. Or, another thing that's kind of getting to me a little bit is, Foley, how much weight should I use? Try something. Why can't you? What's the harm in trying? It's not like I'm going to sit there and say, geez, if I know that you're bench pressing for, let's say, a 4x10, you're bench pressing 100 pounds, and then all of a sudden I said, geez, the next week we change the program to a 5x5 or something like that. I'm not going to say, hey, geez, jump to 150 pounds. Well, because you cut the reps in half, and that's how I came up with that number. I'm not going to say that. But don't you think if you're only going to do 5 reps, instead of 10 reps, you could probably use a little more weight, right? So why don't you try? Try adding a little on there. Yes, I do know the answer. I do know the answers to how much weight that you should do. I know that. That's my job. So obviously, if all of a sudden you go over there and you just start putting some weight on there, I'm going to come and run it if it's inappropriate. But answer your own questions. It's a question that's easy to answer. You have what are called gut feelings. Everybody's got a gut feeling. You know when something good is going to happen. You know when something bad is going to happen. You just get feelings about it. Try it. What's the worst case scenario? Let's say you're going to do an overhead dumbbell shoulder press. And you've got your choice. Geez, last week for 10 reps I was using 30 pounds. Well, this week Foley wants me to only do 5 reps. Well, 5 reps, geez, if I did 30, cut that in half, boom, from 10 reps, I could probably go 60. Oh, maybe you could. Try it. You're going to know as soon as you pick up those dumbbells if you're going to be able to do it or not. And then let's say you do pick them up and you get them up, you get ready to press. No, didn't work out. But you tried. And what happened from that? Anybody got an answer? I'll tell you. You learned. You learned that you're not ready for the 60s. And you got a good feeling of what those 60s felt like. So do you think maybe you go to the 55s? Probably not. Because you didn't even get 1 rep out of those 60s. So if you didn't even get 1 rep, you're probably not going to be able to get multiple reps with the 55. So maybe, if you were doing 30s, maybe you try 40. See how it goes. No harm, no foul. You got to try. And that's one of the things that keep happening in here. And also, going back to that C word. Can't. Once again, don't tell me you can't do something if you haven't tried it. I think a lot of the times why people are afraid to try something is because nowadays everything is so instantaneous. You have answers to things immediately. If you want to know an answer to a question, you can just hop on your phone, you can hop on the computer, and boom, up comes your answers. And then all of a sudden, when that device is pulled away from you, you're left wondering, geez, can I do it on my own? Can I figure this out on my own? Yes, you can. Try. Try. And then once you've tried, you'll know, geez, I can do it. Or I tried it, but I had a really hard time. If I practice and I work a little harder, maybe it won't be so hard next time. You keep trying. That's what I'm getting at, everybody. This week we've done a couple of different drills. We're changing things up. We're into a heavier phase of the program. Weights should be going up. Don't be hamstringed by the thought of, geez, I don't know if I can go up. Well, you don't know till you try. So people out there, as far as motivation goes, when you get into the gym, you always want to be trying to outdo your last performance. And if you looked at your sheet or you looked at your training log and all the weights were just like this straight across the board, what are you doing? I'll tell you what you're not doing. You're not trying. You're not trying. So why are you wasting that hour of your life or more going to the weight room if you're not going to try to be better than you were last time? That's a good question. And it's something that you continuously have to ask yourself as a trainee when you go into the weight room. Why am I here today? Because I want to be better than my last training session. Because I want to feel better. I want to look better. I want to have a better performance. Those are all valid reasons to try harder. Notice how the word can't never came in there, right? All right. So I'm Matt Foley. And this was kind of a serious side of Matt Foley saying, look, try. There's no harm and there's no foul in trying. If you miss a lift, you learned a lot if you paid attention to what happened. So hey, everybody out there, I'm Matt Foley. Keep pushing, keep trying. You can do it. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye.